What's up guys, Eric Psykik here, and today I've got a really unique spawn for you guys to try out. This spawn can be hunted a ton of different ways: solo mage, 2 mages, solo paladin, and maybe even a full team with a knight. I've only tried it solo and with a druid, but it was pretty good experience and loot, and it has a ton of potential for more. The spawn I'll be showing you guys is known as Catacombs, but instead of the Wrath of Evil, it's filled with golems. Now I know this spawn should really be known as the Magistrate Dungeon or Oramond Dungeon, but for some reason everyone calls it Catacombs, so that's what I'm going with. On most servers, the spawn is going to be filled with the Wrath of Evil, which includes Grim Reapers, Hellhounds, Demons, Juggernauts, etc. But on my server, it's been filled with golems for 8 weeks, so I figured I might as well try it out, and I wasn't let down. To make the spawn filled with golems, you need to vote for them and spend more points than everyone else on your server. If you want to know how to get voting points, check out my other guide. So if you don't know how to get here, it's very simple. All you have to do is step through the slime slide in the Rathleton Magistrate, which is upstairs and east of the depot. So I made this video a team hunting video because I think this spawn is best for 2 mages to just rip through, but you can hunt here by yourself if you prefer, and I actually do it from time to time. My team consisted of me, a 271 sorcerer, and my friend Chockerel, a 352 druid. We did pretty well together, but since the spawn is so big, you could literally come here with like 2 level 500 mages, and I'm sure the experience would still be really good. For your equipment, I would honestly recommend a full defensive set for anyone under level 300 and probably even higher than that. I would save magic level gear for when you're a really high level. Most of the monsters don't hit super hard, but the Gluth golems can hit some crazy damage if they Utito. My friend literally got hit a 968 by one Gluth golem when he was just standing still tanking it. And that wasn't a combo, it literally hit 968 in one melee attack. So that's why I prefer to run the monsters in here, but you can choose to tank them up against the wall if you want, which we did sometimes. Just be very careful when you have more than one Gluth golem on you. There are a lot of objects up against the wall you can use as a free barrier to keep a monster off you. We would pretty much position ourselves next to one of these objects, shoot another magic wall or tree wall, and then just spam thunderstorms, tanking the 3 or 4 monsters that were still able to hit us. For supplies, our hunts didn't really last that long because we got hit by server lag and other stuff going on, but in 20 minutes we used around 200 ultimate mana potions and 400 thunderstorms each. So if you want to hunt here for an hour or so, I would bring like 500 ultimate mana potions and 1200 thunderstorm runes. You could also bring some energy bombs or something if you're a lower level or hunting with a full party, but like I said, I've only hunted here by myself and with a druid. When hunting here by myself, I used 500 thunderstorms and 200 ultimate manas in a 30-minute hunt, so it's still pretty much the same supplies as with a team. Hunting here is pretty straightforward. We both would rush into a room, clear everything up, and then head to the next one. On the south side though, we each would go into a single room, pull the monsters out, and then meet in the hallway and kill them all at once. When I hunted here by myself, I did a circle between the 3 main rooms and the tunnel below, and I think it worked out pretty good. Since this spawn is so big though, we never really ran out of respawn, so you can tweak the way you hunt here a lot of different ways. If you're here by yourself, it's probably best to just hunt the large northern rooms because some of the southern rooms will only have like 4 or 5 monsters in them. I'm pretty sure the spawn here is dynamic like in Gluth Bandits though, so you won't always find the exact same monsters in some of the rooms. Alright, so for experience, we made around 2kk an hour together on green stamina, but I think we could have gotten a little more. I was honestly probably holding Chockerel back because he hunted here with a higher level sorcerer later and they were getting like 2.6kk together, they told me. And I'm pretty sure that's not even the most you could get here. The spawn is so big, I honestly think you could get way more with a really high level mage team. The loot is not bad, but it's not super profitable like the Nightmare Isles. Tibia shows everything that dropped, but we only stopped to pick up rares, so we ended up breaking even off that 20-minute hunt, I think. By myself, I was able to make like 1.7kk an hour here, but like I said, there's potential for a lot more, so don't disregard the spawn if you're a higher level. On the plus side, I profited like 15k by myself one hunt and 50k the other hunt off just rares. And as long as you keep hunting here, eventually you're going to get a tin key from one of the war golems, and that should pay any waste you get, or at least get you a shiny new mount. I already know of one person on my server who has looted a tin key here, and it's probably one of the best spawns to do so. Most of the monsters here drop rare rusty armors too, and I unrusted a paladin armor one time and knight armors quite often, which helps bump up the profit a lot. Alright guys, that was the golem spawn of the Catacombs dungeon. I actually like this spawn a lot because it's so big and the fact that you have a chance to loot an ultra rare item and that you can hunt here with a variety of teams. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and maybe this will convince more people to start voting for other things besides just the Wrath of Evil. If you're a solo player or not high enough to get on a team for the Wrath of Evil, it's definitely worth opening the golem so you can have another place to hunt. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.